for now. I shall drown you.
And he thrust little Claus into his sack and was off. It was a long way that he had to go before he came to the river, and little Claus was not too light to carry. The road led him close to a church. The organ was playing and the people were singing so beautifully. Big Claus put down his sack with little Claus in it, close to the church door, and thought it would be a very good thing to go in and hear a psalm before he went further. For little Claus couldn't get out and all the people were in church. So he went in. Little Claus in the sack turned and twisted, but he found it impossible to loosen the cord. An old drover with snow-white hair and a great staff in his hand passed by. He was driving a whole herd of cows and oxen before him, and they stumbled against the sack in which little Claus was imprisoned, so that it was knocked over.
Oh dear, I'm so young and yet I'm going to heaven so soon.
And I, my poor fellow, am so old and can't get there yet.
Well, untie the sack and get into it in my place, and you'll get to heaven right away.
With all my heart. But will you look after my cattle?
Little Claus replied that of course he would. And he retied the sack and went his way with all the cows and oxen. Soon afterwards, Big Claus came out of the church. He took the sack on his shoulders again, although it seemed to him as if the sack had become lighter, for the old drover was only half as heavy as little Claus. So he went to the river, which was deep and broad, threw the sack with the old drover in it into the water, and called after him, thinking that it was little Claus.